You are listening to The Hayley Osborne Show with me, Hayley, your host. This is your place to learn how to become the superhero marketer in your business, to become the number one in your local community, both online and your surrounding areas. Every week, I'll be teaching you how you can achieve the best out of your marketing, your business, and be the most fearless superhero version of yourself. Small business owners are the backbone of the economy, and I'm here to demystify local area marketing to help you reach more customers. Between myself from South Australia and my wildly inspiring guests from across the world, I'm so excited to discuss all things marketing your business with you. I believe in you, so let's get started. Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome to another episode of The Hayley Osborne Show. I'm Hayley, and I am so glad you're here. This is episode 55. What if I told you that you only needed to change a few things in your business's marketing in order to feel completely in control of your marketing moving forward and the way that you show up moving forward? In just over 2 weeks, I'm running a free masterclass and I'm going to show you exactly that. The 5 most effective ways to become the number one in your local area, both online and offline. It's not a quick and easy win because if it was easy, everyone would do it. Just like running a business. If it was easy, everyone would do it, but they don't because it's not. This is the very first free masterclass I have run this year, and boy, I've been planning with a capital P. Wow. It's going to be effective. You're going to learn, you're going to upskill, you're going to educate yourself because knowledge is power, right? And one of my highest values is education, because I know that if I'm educated, that means I am growing my knowledge, which will grow my power. And power is great in order to create change and create impact. So you can register now over on my website, which is www.hayleyosborne.com, for the 5 most effective ways to become the number one in your local area. I can't wait for this. If you want to join me, obviously head over to my website. It's at the top of my website. It's very easy to find. You may or may not know this though. I've been in business for over 14 years. From fashion to candles to corporate, marketing the world's most biggest alcohol brands. And these experiences have all really led me to my passion of helping small business owners like you, which is, you are the backbone of our economy. And it is my role to demystify local area marketing to help you reach more customers. I understand that small businesses don't have big budgets to spend on marketing agencies, but you want to become the number one in your local community. And when I say local community, I mean both local online and offline in your offline world, because we can't discount that either, as it's so important. This could be, your surrounding suburb or the state that you live in. Either way, be it local or local state. If your ideal customer is near you, they love what you're offering, chances are they'll want to find a way that they can access you in real life if they can eventually. Now, make marketing or make excuses. You need to hear this, really hear this. Make marketing or make excuses. We're here to make marketing, and we're here to make shit hot marketing because what's waiting on the other end behind that curtain is truly magical. You can either do it or not. It's that simple. And my bet is you already are, or you want to, but you don't know exactly how to. It's still a really good place to be in, mind you. And you're an action taker, which is why you're listening to this podcast, because I'm straight down the line. There's no gray area over here. And like I said before, my highest value, one of them is education. And I'm here to make sure you are the absolute best. You are the absolute best superhero marketer in your business. And on the other side of that, though, is making excuses. And if you don't market yourself in some way, shape, or form, you will be in the same place at the end of this year as what you were at the beginning of the year. And that place sucks. We don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. No. Marketing matters. Making marketing means that you are adding things into your business to create value, creating like parts and pieces within your business to add value to your audience and customers requires time. I know. And I also know that time as business owners is not our best friend. If you're like me, your to-do list never ends and it's always long and it's always full of ideas. And we need to remind ourselves that that is okay. Embrace it, my friends. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I need to have a drink of water because I don't know what's going on here. But this is the reality of podcasting because I get excited and I like to talk. But I was going to say, the reality is this is always going to be the way. And that's just what happens when you are an entrepreneur, a true entrepreneur. You always have a list that is so long and full of ideas that you never can activate on all of them, but you want to. But, getting the word out and about your business is the very first step to maintaining your business's reputation and maintaining you being top of mind. And in marketing lingo, obviously this is called building your brand awareness, but the world needs to know what it is that you have to offer. And by working on doing this regularly, it keeps people's conversations going around your business. And you might be rolling your eyes right now. Yeah. I do this, but it doesn't make a difference, Hayley. But do you? Do you really? Do you do that? That's my question, because this is fundamentally so important to your business. Showing up meaningfully with a strategy. And the reason I say this is that someone in your circle, they may have been there for a while, but they're not ready to buy from you yet. They may not be liking, commenting, or they might not even be subscribed to your email list. And then a few months pass or a few years pass and they suddenly have a need for what it is that you want to offer. And because you've been appearing in their world and because you are consistent, you're their go-to. It really is that simple. And like I said, they may not have been appearing. They may just be lurking in the shadows, but they're still there. And I think, and I see this a lot, lots of entrepreneurs and business owners, especially right now, people want instant results. They're not willing to put in the hard work. They're not willing to wait. They're not willing to, if things don't come yesterday, then they just give up. And this consistent work is the work that it takes to build a business. You can't just expect your business to grow if you don't water it consistently. In my free and up and coming masterclass, the 5 most effective ways to become number 1 in your local area, both online and offline, I'll be sharing with you what you need to do and where you need to effectively be watering your marketing plant, metaphorically speaking, of course. You can register for this over on my website at hayleyosborne.com. I would love to see you there. The time is now to be making marketing, not making excuses. Continue to engage your audience, not just when you have something to sell. It doesn't work like that. Our audiences are becoming smarter and smarter, and I don't want to be sold to, and neither do you. It's as simple as that. So we need to build that know, like, trust factor. Just because you've said it 1,000 times over does not mean that those people following you on your social media and on your email list have heard it. They might have been busy that day. They may have deleted your email by mistake. They may have been on holidays when you said that critical thing. You just don't know. So it's up to you to get clever and continue to engage your audience. Marketing, as it was originally intended in its fullest, truest, and greatest form, is more important today than ever before. We're living in a world that is so cluttered with so many people that are really innovative with their products, services, tech, business models, you name it. But what you've got to offer as a business needs to be spoken about, talked about, shouted about as loudly as you possibly can, because it doesn't matter if there is somebody else in the market, and I've said this before, that is doing what you do, right? That's a great thing, because if they're successful, it means that there is a market for it that already exists. You just need to paint your layer of creativeness over the top of it. And it's time for you to step into becoming the number 1 in your local community. As I mentioned before, I'm giving you the opportunity to secure your spot in my very special free masterclass, the very first one for this year. I'm so excited, called The 5 Most Effective Ways to Become Number 1 in Your Local Area, where I'll be teaching you my proven 5 strategies to grow your sales and your tribe. I am so excited to share this with you. I'm here for it. I'm here for you. And I do hope that I continue to inspire you to start either stepping into the marketer that you know that you are, so that your business can reach its fullest potential and really step into becoming the number 1 in your local community. Now is the time. Don't wait another day, another week, another month, or the end of the year to pass you by, because time waits for no man. Thank you so much for listening with me today, and I hope to see you in my very first free masterclass in just over 2 weeks with all the bells and whistles. If you have any questions about anything I've said, feel free to drop me a DM on Instagram, which is where I hang out the most. I'm always up for a great chat. In the meantime, keep learning and creating magic in your business. I hope you've enjoyed listening to this episode. If you have, hit subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes released every Tuesday. And while you're there, leave me a review. I would absolutely love to read it. Also, don't forget to tag me at Hayley K Osborne, HAYLEYK OSBORNE over on Instagram, and share this podcast with your audience so they can get learning too. If you want more, head over to hayleyosborne.com.au/podcast for today's show notes and links. I've also got an awesome free ebook, a new one, waiting for you on my website, The 10 Essentials Every Local Area Marketing Plan Needs. And I will catch you next week for another episode of The Hayley Osborne Show.